Welcome to AG's Ace. This one is about Rajasthan Royals, the men in pink, and they've been having a pretty rough time so far in this IPL. Let's find out why. So there are quite a few reasons behind that. They have received a few jolts in the 2021 edition. First up, their star pacer, Jofra Archer, was ruled out of the entire tournament because of injury. Then all-rounder Ben Stoakes injured his finger and has flown back to England after featuring in just a single match. Their problems have continued as the likes of Andrew Tye and Liam Livingston have also opted out of the tournament midway because of reasons of the COVID virus, and they wanted to reach home. So these are massive whammies which Rajasthan Royals have had to face. They have won the IPL title once in the year 2008. And if you remember, when Rajasthan Royals was formed, it was the great Shane Warne who chaperoned them and then later came on as mentor. So as long as Warne was there with them in the early years, they fought very hard and he brought in his own aggressive style of captaincy. Since then, they've had pretty much a rough time. In the 2020 edition of the IPL, they finished last in the points table, and obviously that's terrible. And now news has come in that Rassie van der Dusen has joined the Rajasthan camp, but he has not completed his quarantine period. Dusen has not even featured in a single match in the IPL so far as a reason, but he has an excellent record in T20 cricket. The right-hander has featured in 20 matches for the South African side and has scored 628 runs at an average of 41, which is great. He has also scored his runs at a splendid strike rate of 138. Van der Dusen has been in scintillating form in T20 cricket. His scores in his last 5 innings in T20 have been like this: 37, 25 not out, 74 not out, 34 not out, and 52. And this should be an excellent addition for the men in pink. So where my take is concerned, I want to first go into the reasons behind Rajasthan Royals' poor form. First of all, Sanju Samson, the captain, who was made the captain this season. He opened with a terrific century against Punjab Kings, but his form has since dipped, and that is something which has caused a lot of problems for his side. Gautam Gambhir has expressed his frustration, although he admires Samson's style of batting. He said he starts like $1 million baby, but slides down rapidly. So Sanju has to do something to pull himself back out of that hole and show a greater consistency. He started this IPL with a 119-run knock against Punjab Kings, but has then later faltered with scores of 4, 1, 21, 42 not out, and 42 in this tournament. They also have a problem in their bowling attack, so there is a lack of experienced spinners. They have some spinners like Rahul Tewatia, Shreyas Gopal, Riyan Parag, KC Karyappa, and Mayank Markande. And except for Karyappa and Markande, none of these haven't played any match. So where these spinners are concerned, none of them have had any major impact so far. Rahul Tewatia became a big name in the last IPL, and Graham Swan, whom Tewatia admires a lot, had praised him quite a bit. But so far, he's just got 1 wicket from 6 games. But his batting is pretty handy. But obviously, the side is looking for wickets from their main bowlers. Shreyas Gopal is another leggy, and he's gone wicketless in the 2 games. So can Rajasthan Royals give Mayank Markande a chance in the next matches is the question. Coming to the batting, they are yet to have a settled opening combination. They tried Manan Vora and Yashasvi Jaiswal at the top, but they were unable to convert their starts. Then the pressure is on Englishman Jos Butler, who is a terrific star, and who is the team's leading run scorer with 225 despite being inconsistent. In 6 matches, he scored only 130 runs. But if the Rajasthan Royals want to make it to the playoffs, then Butler will have to come into form. So is Yashasvi Jaiswal, who made a name in the Under-19 World Cup, who is a precocious talent but needs to convert his initial scores into biggies. Then the likes of Shivam Dube, David Miller, and Riyan Parag would have to support the top order by chipping in with much-needed contributions. Shivam Dube can hit, as we have seen. Then, where the pace attack is concerned, all eyes have been on Chris Morris. Yes, the highest paid player in this tournament, and sometimes that pressure can get to somebody. 11 wickets so far and 48 runs. He's blown hot and cold and will again be under pressure to deliver. Then left-arm pacer Chetan Sakaria. He's been terrific with 7 wickets. And the experienced bowlers like Jaydev Unadkat with 4 wickets. Mustafizur Rahman, also known as Fizz, with 5 wickets, have been decent. So between Sakaria, Jaydev and Mustafizur, that bowling attack, pace attack looks pretty much sorted, and it remains how they are able to restrict. Virender Sehwag again, his point of view has been, and maybe Pragyan Ojha also agreed, that the sudden decision of making Sanju Samson the captain of the side may not have gone down too well with some of the other players, and they've worked. They seem like not a very united team. The players, their body language, like he says, looking at his body language, his teammates don't appear too happy with him being the captain. But this is a fact that if a player remains in his zone and suddenly he's made the captain, it takes him time to talk to players, mix with them. So I feel that is proving to be difficult for Sanju Samson, says Virender Sehwag. I also feel that where Sanju is concerned, maybe being slightly introverted, or he's not as chirpy as Rishabh Pant behind the stumps, he needs to speak to his bowlers a lot more. But where the men in pink are concerned, they need to fight more as a cohesive unit. Their bowlers need to up their game. And the top order of Rajasthan Royals really has to kick in, because this is the time for the men in pink to show their real strength. Thanks for watching AG's Ace.